never really know when it's coming, but you better believe you'll know when it's there. True story. I must have been searching, though I wasn't looking for much. Checking out the scene, wasn't trying to get my numbers up.
Is Hua Hin the perfect retirement city here in Thailand? That's what we're gonna try to investigate and explore in this video, because as of lately, it seems like more families and Americans, as well as people from all over, are choosing to move here to Hua Hin, Thailand, stating things like affordability, the quietness and peacefulness of the city. So join me, guys, as we explore Hua Hin a little bit, talk to some people who live here, and see exactly what the city is all about. Now, guys, I've spent the last few days here interviewing 7 different families and couples that have moved from America here to Hua Hin, Thailand. So you guys will, those videos will be dropping. Maybe you've seen a couple by now. But yeah, people are coming here. Community is starting to form out here in the city that I think for a while has kind of been slept on by most expats. Now, like for the most part, people outside of America, I want to say that this city is definitely like known as a retirement city. Like it's pretty old, but I will say from the people I've interviewed and met so far, it's not just older people. It's also people who are looking for a more peaceful, laid back environment that other places like Phuket and Bangkok and Pattaya may not offer. So this city is known for, you know, you got your night markets, you have your beaches, you have your mountains, as well as other excursions. So I'm gonna be showing you guys the condo I'm staying in right now. The price per day is super affordable. Then I'll also show you like what it costs to rent per month if you guys would like to, like, you know, possibly live there. This condo I'm staying at, La Havana, is walking distance to the beach. I'm not sure how it is right now because it's been a little bit of like high tide lately. So I'm not sure if you guys will get like a really good view. But this area is definitely super convenient. So if you live at this condo, you'll literally be walking distance to the beach. You will have access to night markets that open up, I think, Thursday through Sunday. And then, you know, you have a nice pool and gym right at the building, which I'll show you guys shortly. So this is probably about like 300, 400 meters away from the condo. How did I miss this? This is also a cafe right here, right on the beach. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, guys, so in just a couple minutes walk, you literally have the beach right here. Look at that, guys. Like, imagine living in a condo that's walking distance to the beach for under $600 a month. It's literally right here. Here's the beach. Every day you could wake up and hit the beach. And today feels actually pretty warm. And you guys know when I opened up the video, I was down on that end. So just right down there, that's where one of the couples I featured on the channel lives. Condo right at the end where that rock structure, big mountain rock structure is, that's where they live. But you could also just live a mile down the road, live right here, save a couple bucks, and you have beach access. This is really cool. I mean, like, I feel like this is definitely the retirement dream, right? Live on the beach, affordable food, dining, cafe right here. And finally, guys, we have some nice weather because I've been here for about 4 days now and it has been rainy every day. So to have this, I mean, look, I got the birds walking on the water right there on the sand. This is actually pretty nice. This is your sign, guys, to stop sleeping in the city of Hua Hin. It is definitely nice out here. And mind my speech a little bit, guys. It probably sounds a little bit like a lisp because I put my retainers back in my mouth. Got to keep these teeth straight. So we're back over here, La Habana, surrounded by a few other what appears to be like resorts and hotels. I'm not sure if these are long-term stays. I know this is a condo building. And right across the street, we have like the Hilton. And they got a rooftop bar there and a restaurant. All right, you guys, so La Habana, Hua Hin. So we're gonna do a quick walk through here. I like the theme. A lot of greenery. It's kind of got that Spanish feel to it. But this is it, guys. So once you're inside, nice sized pool that is in the middle of the complex. And then some of the apartments have like swim out rooms, units. Also, so you can relax here on the side. And they have a little water slide up top too, which you guys will see in a second. But this could be a retirement dream. Hitting laps every day in the pool, hitting the beach, affordable dining options, a few malls, night markets. So here's the water slide right here. Then up top as well, you have a couple other areas to sit and relax. They also have playground area for the kids. A little small playground set over there. Little splash zone. Then you have this towel bin machine. Then here's the gym here, guys. So some decent workout equipment. Treadmills, free weights. You can get a couple other pieces of equipment as well. So the unit I'm getting ready to show you guys, you can either rent it like daily on Airbnb, or like if you get a lease here, obviously with a lease you get the best deal. But daily, it's gonna cost you about 35 bucks a night, which if you're on vacation, that's obviously not bad at all. But if you want to get like a lease here, from what I looked up, you can get about 16,000 baht starting at the price. Could fluctuate, so don't quote me on it. Price could be different by the time you inquire. This is like a 1-bedroom unit I'm about to show you guys. I did see online, you can get like a studio unit here for as low as like 12,000 baht a month. As you guys know, all conversions will be on the screen. But for you guys who are looking for affordable retirement living, maybe you're of retirement age, or maybe you're not quite there yet, but you still want to live a life, you know, of leisure and a more affordable cost, this could definitely be it for you. You can rent a motorbike out here for about, you know, 200 bucks a month, or you can rent a car for like $300 a month. What I've been hearing from a lot of the Americans who've moved here and got cars, they're paying like $300 a month with insurance included. So that's not bad at all. All right, so let me show you guys the room now. I'll show you guys what roughly around 16,000 baht can get you here at this condo. So walking in, we got the fridge right here, little dining table. Then the kitchen area, nothing too spectacular, but you got your 2 induction cookers, microwave, and a sink, a little bit of cabinet space. And obviously these rooms are all set up differently, so you know, people furnish them differently, whatever. But then you have this little kind of like workstation right here, TV, small little couch, and then this is your divider door. So this is how you get the 1-bedroom, right? So this all closes off here. You can close that. And one thing I like that this unit did, they fully tinted the glass. So like you can't even see through it to the other side. So this is fully tinted, so it's fully separated. A lot of times these glass is clear, but you guys can see literally right there, they put the tint on here. That's fully blacked out. Then you got your balcony. Some of these units have pool views, but this one doesn't. They have the washing machine right here in the balcony. Then you can hang and dry your clothes right there. You got more storage space. Then we step in here. So also when you're running like your air cons, right? So if you don't want to have to cool the whole unit, you can just have one of them on. And there's another one inside of here. And this is where you have your bed. And this room is pretty spacious. So this is the Airbnb. So they chose to use a second bed in this area. Obviously, if this bed wasn't here, most likely for most people, they might want to make this area right here like a little office area, possibly. Put a little desk, make it a workstation in here. But there's many uses. So, you know, for Airbnb purposes, they make it so they can sleep more people here. But yeah, 1 bedroom for the window. Then you have your closet space right here. And then we have the bathroom. So, sink, mirror, toilet. Then we got our shower. So yeah, guys, this is what about $30 a day gets you, or $35 a day gets you on Airbnb here. So Hua Hin is very affordable. Or like I said, if you wanted to rent a unit like this, like with a lease, I think you can get this for about 16,000 baht. Real quick, you're traveling or living abroad, one thing that's super important to have is travel insurance. I personally use Safety Wing. They have 2 plans. One is the Essential, which is great for shorter trips. It covers the basics, like getting sick, unexpected injuries, hospital visits, and travel emergencies. But if you're out here long-term, as I know a lot of you plan to be, you're gonna wanna have their Complete Plan. With the Complete Plan, you can choose any doctor you want, public or private. You can get checkups, screenings, mental health support, and even serious stuff like cancer treatment. It covers therapy, vaccines, maternity care, emergency evacuations, all of it. Plus, it's got your back with travel stuff too. Like say your luggage disappears, or your accommodation gets canceled, or even you lose your passport. It works in over 170 countries, so if you're bouncing between places like a few months in Thailand or a few months in Bali, it's got you covered. So yeah, if you're trying to travel smart, then scan the QR code on the screen, or click the link in the description and let them know I sent you. Anyway, back to the video. All right, you guys, so now I'm inside a village market. It is one of the malls here in Hua Hin. And right now I'm on the bottom floor, that basically technically like in the basement, the underground part, which is which has a very affordable food court. And this concept is seen across many malls in Thailand, where they pretty much subsidize these food courts to be able to offer very, very affordable, pretty much like local street stall food prices and delicious food. So let me show you guys. So I can see right now, it's actually pretty busy in here. But pretty much like any Thai dish you want, you'll find it here. You guys see 60 baht, 50 baht, so super cheap. And there is a huge variety of offerings in here as well. Like right here, you have fried chicken, grilled chicken saute cob. Different sauces too. These chicken strips look pretty good. I might have to come back over here. We even got pizza. They got the hot honey pepperoni pizza. So for you guys who think you can't eat in Thailand on a budget, you definitely can. You just have to know where to go. Stir-fried duck with rice for 70 baht. So I think you guys get the point. Many options that you guys can see. It's pretty busy right now, filled with locals and a mix of foreigners as well. But across from there, on the same bottom floor, we got nail salons, we got massage shops. So this is the first floor, guys. So we were on the basement floor. This is the first floor. You guys see they have a Lotus in here. If you guys are not familiar, Lotus is like one of the most popular grocery stores here in Thailand when it comes to, you know, it's almost like equivalent of like a Walmart or a Target type concept back home. This is inside the mall, looks pretty nice. We got some Dairy Queen. Next floor, we got a Home Pro. Popular store for getting all your home needs, as kind of obvious in the name. So up here on the very top floor, guys, in this mall, they have a gym. They have Jets Fitness. You guys know, like, Jets is like kind of everywhere in Thailand, and they have a bunch of locations. Not sure how many exactly, but there's definitely a lot. And they have a movie theater as well as a little playground arcade area for the kiddos. More over here as well. And if you get tired of running around the mall, you can rest right here at these massage chairs for as low as 20 baht for 10 minutes. It's actually a pretty good deal, cheaper than the massage shops. And you don't have to worry about them offering you a happy ending. You guys, so as I'm walking through the mall, randomly ended up at a place called Arnos. We're just walking by and I figured, okay, I'm hungry, I see some steak. Never pass up steak. We have some wine as well. Cheers to the good life, I'm playing. But I ordered a tomahawk. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm ready to dig in. Let's go. All right, guys, so next up, we're gonna head to a place called Moto. We're gonna meet a Thai Canadian who opened up a restaurant out here. We're gonna get her perspective on life in North America versus here in Thailand, as well specifically the city of Hua Hin. So let's go. Y'all say what's up to the vlog.
Hey vlog, what's up YouTube? How y'all doing? Y'all get your passport. Get your passport. Get over here.
Stay here with Isaiah. He's got some wonderful things for
That's
you to
right.
see. He is traveling all over this world, so you make sure that you like, subscribe, share Isaiah's page.
Oh, that's
Love.
love.
Fly home, please. Thank you.
I know that's right. So we got the blueberry pancakes with the homemade whipped cream, the butter,
Just made, okay?
and strawberries. Let's go.
Peaches.
This is Isaiah After Show approved. Well, I know where to come when I come back in town.
That's why I say this would be a good.
Y'all house and here.
That part, absolutely. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I'm gonna go ahead and say this. If y'all come to Hua Hin, this is now a must try on the list.
Don't lean back. Don't do it. Don't lean back. That's why I'm still up. When I lean back, it's over.
Leaning back will handicap you. Let me put a close up real quick. Y'all, this is the final dish. This is the carnivore omelet breakfast. Goodness gracious. I must say this food is this is hands down.
You like it?
Yeah, this is really good. All right, you guys, so I'm sitting here with Kim, the owner of Moto here in Hua Hin, Thailand. And first of all, I gotta acknowledge the delicious food I just had here. And I'm not just saying this for camera, guys. This food was absolutely like super tasty. When you're having like, you know, American or diner food and outside of where it comes from, you're always like, all right, how's it gonna taste? But, I mean, highly impressed. Everything you made was delicious. We had the steak and cheese, We had the pulled pork sandwich with those are home cut fries.
Yeah, everything's home cooked.
Everything is wow.
Yeah, everything's homemade from scratch.
You can taste the love in it.
Yeah, and then blueberry pancakes with whipped cream.
Which was so good. Homemade whipped cream.
Yes, and then the carnivore with the mushroom omelet instead.
Wow. So since we're talking about food right now, where did you get your start with cooking? Was it just growing up? Like where did you learn to cook like this?
Just home cooking.
Yeah.
Just always loved to cook, so it just evolved from there.
And so you are Thai Canadian.
Yes.
And so how has your life been divided between the two places? So you lived in Canada, you lived in Thailand, like off and on?
First 20 years here.
Okay.
But back and forth every year. Last 20 years there, back and forth, and then just moved back about a year ago.
Yeah. So what led you, like what was life in Canada like? What were you doing there?
I was nurse there.
Nurse, okay.
Yeah. Mom, I have 2 kids too. So I was a nurse, and I liked it there. I was from BC, so I loved the nature. I loved everything about it. It was gorgeous, but you know, there's always something calling back, right? Like this is home.
Yeah.
Thailand's home. So.
Where you're from? Do you have? Is there? Actually, funny enough, I actually just met another lady. She's fully Thai, but she was living in Canada for the past. She either said 20 or 30 years.
Okay.
And she just moved back to Bangkok. Her daughter had a child, so she had her first grandchild. But she was telling me there's a decent amount of like Thai people over there as well. Like
yes.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a good community.
I've never been to Canada, so like I'm not like, even though like you guys are right there in America, like I don't know too much about like what it's like.
There's a good sized Thai community. I was in like a smaller town of just like 1,000 people, but if you go into the cities, which is like 100K away and stuff, then good Thai population, Thai restaurants, massage places, Chinatown. Yeah. And there's like a good online community of Thai people.
Yeah. With being mixed, do you feel equal kind of attached to both like sides of you, both cultures, or do you feel like, is there one that you feel like stronger pull towards?
Both, but definitely here.
Definitely
Born, raised, most of my family's here.
Yeah.
So culturally and growing up, it's always been Thailand. So.
Yeah. So after 20 years, what brought you back to Thailand? Just
things are changing.
Yeah.
Things are changing there, and it's just not, it's not what it used to be, right? Cost of living, everything, and just, my son just graduated. Daughter, the school system was kind of, no comment.
Yeah.
So brought her over here, and now she's in an international school here.
Okay, that's nice.
So that's definitely better.
Yeah, and so you've had
cost of living, like the rent here, the being able to go out and go out to eat, all of that is it's feasible here, not there so much.
Yeah, and that seems to be the story between most expats now are looking for. They want to enjoy their retirement better, or if they're not retirement age yet, just enjoying life overall better without having to spend every last dime of their money towards bills. And we were talking earlier off camera about how 1,000 baht can can if you do it right, because Thailand it has its tiers to it. You can definitely blow through some money here, but you don't have to. It can be very affordable if you make it that way, from local street food to getting a beer from 7-Eleven or wherever. So and I'm seeing like the first time I came out here, I want to say it was like close to 6 or 7 months ago. I think it was my first time out here. Since then, the community of Americans and people from all over, it seems to be growing here.
Huge. Yeah. Huge. I've seen an influx just at the restaurant here. People coming through.
And you've had this restaurant for a year now?
Yeah, about a year.
What were your thoughts when it came to like opening this restaurant? What was like your goal that you wanted to, like, what was your kind of your mindset behind opening this, bringing this diner food to Thailand?
Something different, because there's a lot of English breakfast places here. I've noticed like there's a lot of places that serve English breakfast. Then there's the Thai breakfast, where you go for an American breakfast, but you get a hot dog.
Hot dog and sausage.
Just stuff like that. And then I haven't seen like diner breakfast, like just home cooking. So my idea, it's like I wanted food to be like, when you go home to your mom's house or your grandma's house, and there's always something cooking, and it's always good. So that's the feel I'm going for here, like home, just good old home cooking. Like,
I can say you've accomplished that, because I mentioned earlier, like in my 3 years here, I can count like my favorite breakfast places on one hand. Because as you mentioned a lot of times, if you're not going to a place that's like run and open like by an American, or just someone from North America or something like that, like the breakfast is not going to, it's not going to hit the same as like the diner food you'll find back home, right? So you make sure like a breakfast here it's going to be like a hot dog. It's not, it doesn't have that same like kick to it. But this, I took the first bite, I said, okay, she knows what she's doing. This is like, and not to mention the portions as well. Like you're giving North American sized portions, so.
For like as low, you know, like trying to keep the cost decent because it is family run, so we keep it small, and that's why the place isn't big. It's, you know, this is how many I can accommodate without having to hire out so much. So I'm able to keep the prices decent. The portions, you know, I like to keep them big because I have the, you know, the regulars that come in, but there's smaller things if, you know, some people want a smaller meal.
Yeah.
Coffees are bottomless.
Wow.
So you don't see that stuff, just like, you know, diner coffees. So your coffee's bottomless if you come here, as many as you can drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, like, I could take a nap right now, right on this table. It's no, I must say, like, any of you guys who come to this city, this is literally now, like, anytime I'm here, you will see me. Like, as long as you're open, you will see me here. This is now, like, I have when it comes to food, because, like, you know, I love to eat, and I think, you know, one of the things that really make a city is, there's a few aspects. There's the people, right? So it's the community, but then it's food, because food brings us all together. It's that common
100%.
ground, no matter where you're from.
Yeah.
Like, I've never been to Canada, but this food tastes like it came straight out of America, so it must not be that much of a difference.
Yeah, just North America, you know, like I said, I don't want to go Canada, America. It's
North
just,
America.
you know, stuff, home cooking, North America kind of home cooking, with a twist. You know, there's, I'm sure there's some, you know, fusion going on there too, but predominantly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so no, when you say like home cooking, this was definitely a taste of home from the first bite. So yeah, I'm very impressed. I gotta leave you 5 stars on Google. This was.
Thank you, thank you so much, and thanks for taking the time.
Thank you. And now for the city of Hua Hin, like what are the things that stick out the most to you about the city, and why you think it makes for a great retirement place? I know we mentioned kind of like cost. Is that like the big cost and the safety?
I find cost. I like that it's not overcrowded. My main thing for me, it's a very family-oriented city.
Right.
Like if you look around and you know, most of the people here, they're family oriented in one way or another.
Yeah.
And there's a good balance between expat community, Thai community. You have access to, you know, to Villa, to the malls, but then you also have the markets and you have the, you know, the wharfs. It's a good balance of everything. So you're not just, you know, you're not stark Thai or you're not stark abroad. It's a great mix.
Yeah. How much difference in cost of living from Canada?
Oh, huge.
To here, like
huge.
Percentage-wise?
Like rent. Like in Canada right now, you could rent, you know, an upstairs or a downstairs of a house for 2,000 Canadian dollars, and it's like, it's not nice. Like you might have lucked out and found someplace that it's not nice, but here in Thailand for 20,000 baht, you know, like $900, get a house with a pool, 3 bedrooms, fully furnished. Like you can't beat that.
Yeah.
In a gated community.
Yeah, that's one of the things too. Over the past few days, I've been touring the homes of Americans who've moved out here, and I've been very impressed by the homes in these, I know they call them villages out here. Yeah. And man, I mean, what you can get for $1,000 or $1,500 a month, I think to have the same thing, I'm talking about like a new villa with beautiful views,
garden maintained, pool maintenance,
all the maintenance.
Yeah.
I mean,
security guard.
Yeah. Like, security. Yeah. In a beach city, surrounded by mountains. I mean, like minimum. And
that's the thing. Yeah, there's like the water park. There's the beach. There's golf. There's malls. There's, you know, and you're 3 hours from Bangkok, or, you know, on a good day, or 2.5. So little airport, just train. Yeah. So it's very. I find it very central. You're not too far from anything really.
You know, I love it. I love that people are able to enjoy their money more.
And no traffic.
No traffic. Yeah.
No. Well, and if there is, it's like a good 15 minutes and you're through.
Yeah,
right?
It's not like the Bangkok traffic. No, it gets crazy. But yes, I mean, I definitely, this has opened my eyes coming out here and like just touring homes and now having like delicious food. So I've had tried a few restaurants out here, and so
there's a lot of good restaurants out here. There's a lot of good restaurants out in Hua Hin. Yeah.
So I'm seeing that. Yeah, this is definitely, and I imagine even over the next few years, it's like more families and stuff move here, that there's going to be more development. Obviously, supply and demand. So as more people attracted to the city, more will come. But yeah, this is definitely like, my eyes are open. I'm sure some of you guys watching this will now, if this city wasn't on your list, you'll probably definitely be thinking about it. But I'm going to say once again, if you come to Thailand, you might as well just take a quick trip here to Hua Hin and definitely stop by Kim's because this is spot on delicious. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
I even got some leftovers I'm going to be taking home, so I'm looking forward to that. I told when I get home, I'm going to hit the treadmill a little bit because I am stuffed today. But it's a pleasure meeting you.
Yes, it's a
thank
pleasure
you for having
meeting
me
you.
out. And thank you.
Nice
So
meeting you.
I had to give her a big shout out because today she wasn't even open. So she specifically opened up today and cooked us a meal. So thank you so much, Kapin Kra.
Thank you. Kapin Kra.
All right, guys, so right now we're at one of the popular night markets here in Hua Hin. This is called the Cicada Night Market. I think one of the larger ones, but there's also an even bigger one like in the downtown area. But this is one. There's also another one literally across the street, not as big. I think more food options. But yeah, something else to do out here. You got food stalls, you have different vendors. And of course, the price at night markets is usually pretty reasonable as well. Sorry for me, y'all. It's been a super long day. This Hua Hin trip has been super busy for me. I shot like 6 different collabs. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this Hua Hin series, and hopefully this has actually opened up your mind too about different, cities to live in out here in Thailand. Each place has a different vibe, And so even for me, this has opened up my mind as to life here in Hua Hin. You guys have met some great people, seen some beautiful villas. And I just think overall, yeah, it's a city that could definitely grow on me given some time. But for now, we're still kicking it in Vietnam and Bangkok.